So I actually wasn't going to cover this deal where Democrats stormed their way into an ICE facility in Newark, New Jersey, because it's been on the news until I watched the news, specifically CNN, and I saw this.
The Department of Homeland Security has since released the body cam video. I have combed through all of the video that they made available. We're going to show you portions of it now. And you can clearly see that, yes, there was very much a scuffle, a lot of pushing and shoving. I should note that you see the blurred faces there. That was done by the Department of Homeland Security. They gave us the video with the faces blurred. But at no point throughout this video do you see any body slamming of officers going on. And we spoke to Congresswoman Coleman about that this morning for her to describe exactly what happened there. She was one of the 3 members of Congress who was trying to get access to the facility yesterday. This is what she said actually happened during the scuffle.
Really? That's what you're going with? Okay, so Homeland released body cam footage that showed a bit of a scuffle, but certainly no violent actions, right? Wrong. Lefties, look here. I need you for a second. Stop watching CNN. It's another lie. CNN didn't show you any violent action, but the body cam footage released by DHS absolutely did, and of course they couldn't find it. And now Lamonica was posting pictures online standing there with her arms crossed looking like a frumpy Idaho red potato, looking so innocent. But to put it the way DHS put it, let's check the tape. Alright, so this is the actual DHS body cam footage. The first thing you're going to look for is the elbows. Look for it. Bam, bam, bam. Get out of my way. The next thing you're going to look for is her throwing hands. Again, she's bright red. You can't miss it. There it is. Check that out, yeah. She just hit that guy. So, CNN, what up? You'd have to be more colorblind than Kim K at a Diddy party to miss all that red. You lied to us again. And now, along with the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, Miss Lamonica has been arrested. Cue the leftist sob story. Oh, Trump is a fascist. He's arresting members of Congress who did absolutely nothing wrong. This nation is doomed, I tell you, doomed. You've also got Super Attorney AOC coming out with her super specific threat.
And recently what they said is that DHS is allegedly looking into arresting members of Congress who were showing up for their legal and constitutional obligation to conduct oversight. If anyone's breaking the law in this situation, it's not members of Congress, it's the Department of Homeland Security. It's people like Tom Homan and Secretary Kristi Noem. You lay a finger on someone, on Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman, on Representative, or any of the representatives that were there, you lay a finger on them, we are going to have a problem. And this administration and Kristi Noem spits on the American flag every time she does that nonsense. So I don't want to hear anything about America first. These people and this administration is putting America last by acting like a man is who they are pledging allegiance to. That is not what this country is about. And it will never be what this country is about as long as I'm alive. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, that done pissed me off.
You've also got Family Dollar Obama chiming in to tell us all about it.
What would your statement the other day after there was this incident in Newark, you said they better not touch our members.
Correct.
What happens if they were to go and arrest these members, or if they would try to sanction them here in the House of Representatives?
They'll find out.
What would you do, though?
They'll find out.
What recourse? But doesn't that broach a...
They'll find out.
Doesn't that go across...
That's a red line.
What's the red line, though? I know we have this...
It's a red line. It's very clear.
Super clear.
They know better than to go down that road, and it's been made loudly and abundantly clear to the Trump administration. We're not going to be intimidated, and so there are clear lines that they just dare not cross.
Or you'll do what? What specifically will you do? They gonna find out? Oh, they gonna find out. What they gonna find out? How hard you can cry? Go sit down. The only red line they bet not cross is the one into the hoods in New York that you represent, because they probably gonna get shot, to be honest. You want to work on your threats? Go practice on your neighbor whose dog keeps crapping in your yard, because that's about all you're qualified, bud. Meanwhile, Lamonica is finding out, and I have to be honest, you're making yourself look like a bit of a punk.
Can you be more specific if there were to be an arrest, or if there were to be sanctions against these Democrats?
Let's be clear.
You just said last
Let's be clear.
You said they'll find out.
Let's be clear. Right. They will find out. To the extent that they cross any red lines that have been made explicitly clear to them. No videos have been produced suggesting that they've engaged in any inappropriate activity. And if those videos existed, certainly they would have been put into the public domain by now. Those videos haven't been released because they don't exist. There is zero basis to hold any member of Congress accountable.
I'm sorry, did I just hear you right? There's no basis to hold members of Congress accountable, the people we elect? I'm sorry to drop this on you, but the people we elect will be held accountable and will be accountable as long as there is a patriot in this nation. People like Tom Homan.
Of our government to go after local officials doing their local business. And you say?
Well, remember, just a couple weeks ago, AOC went on social media saying if we put a finger on any of her co-workers, Congress people that were at our Newark facility, there'd be consequences. Well, guess what? We did it. I'm waiting on the consequences.
Because liberal, if you like what I do, please leave a like. They really help. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.
Nope. Sorry. Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
What? Of course he was.
No, he wasn't. You lose.
Of course he was. He was the star.
Nope, you're wrong. Look it up.
I don't have to look it up. It's common knowledge.
Nope.
He was on the cover of People magazine when the movie came. Everyone knows Kevin Bacon was the star of Footloose. It was a huge movie. He was the lead.
No.